What has happened to my hair? Even my beard's gone. Oh, my barber went too far this time. Too far. What's up, all you wonderful cripples and non-cripples out there? Welcome to my channel. My name is Daz Bartley, and this is... I thought I'd just give you a little bit of an update. We're going to the Indian tonight for my granddad's last night being here. We're going with a couple of friends as well, so that'll be a really nice night. I didn't want to leave you without any content tonight, so I thought I'd read the next installment of my MANX Tales blog. This one is about Evie. I hope you enjoyed the one last week. If you don't know what MANX Tales is, it's that. It's a little free magazine that we get in our local paper once a month. I have a segment in there. I have a page up to 450 words. Most of the time I do go over, but they seem to be able to fit it on the blogs, fit it on the page. So this one's about Evie. Let's go ahead and start to read it. Hello everyone. I hope you all enjoyed my previous segment. As promised, this time I'm going to tell you all about my assistant's dog, Evie. Here is how I came across the charity Canine Partners and how Evie has changed my life for the better. Evie came into my life last June in 2015, after an agonizing 2-year wait. It all started one day when I was watching clips on YouTube regarding assistance for the disabled. Now, I think I'm going to add Canine Partners YouTube channel into the description below. Be sure please to check that out. It gives you loads of demonstrations on what the dogs can do to help the disabled. So I hope you please click on that link below. Where was I? I came across Canine Partners and was so amazed I had to find out more. So I researched the charity. I started reading one of the success stories. It was about a guy who was in a similar situation to me. I was really inspired by his story and didn't hesitate to apply. First came the initial assessment, which was basically just to see how I cope with the dog, how I handle it, and how I give commands, etc. I received a letter 18 months later, after which I met beautiful Evie. I fell in love with her straight away. Next came the intense 2-week training course. This entitled Bonding with Evie, getting her to trust me and learning all the commands. She knows roughly 47 commands. Life before Evie was quite hard. I had to rely on carers and friends and family to help with me with simple tasks like picking things up, getting changed, and helping with shopping and opening mail. These are just a few examples of what I used to struggle with. Evie helps me from the minute I wake up until the minute I fall asleep. First thing in the morning, she is always at the side of my bed to give me a morning cuddle. Once I've given her a breakfast, she puts her bowl back onto the kitchen worktop for me so it is ready for the evening feed. Evie gets the post for me when it gets posted. Well, most of the time she's at the door catching the mail before it drops to the ground. She loves it. It's like a game to her, apart from when she gets too excited and tries to play tug-of-war with the mail, which is not good. She can help take my clothes off when I use the command tug tug. She can even take socks off without biting my toes. There is one thing I can do now that I've never been able to do before in my life thanks to Evie. She helps me load and unload the washing machine. You've seen that in the previous video I did taking my top off. You actually seen her putting my wet t-shirt into the washing machine. If you haven't checked that out, I recommend you do that. It sounds really weird, but I like doing my own washing. The first time I did it on my own with her help, I actually had a tear in my eye. I was so happy, and Evie could tell. She jumped up on me and started cuddling me. Evie can put things in a shopping basket for me, which I can push around with my chair. Once at the checkout, Evie puts the stuff on the conveyor for me, then passes the cashier my wallet. Now, I wouldn't let her pick her up anything like eggs or sugar. Eggs she could probably do because she has a really gentle mouth. We've had an experience with sugar before. She picked it up to go to put it in the basket and it went everywhere. Teeth went through it. So luckily the lady in the shop was very helpful and I was very apologetic. Let's finish it off. People's faces in the shops are amazing. A lot of jaw dropping. Even to this day, I've had her 15 months nearly, and even to this day, I'm still getting a lot of people going, whoa, that's cool. Evie also gets the landline phone in the event of an emergency, if I have an accident, etc. Now, this actually got tested a couple of months back, as I had an accident when I fell out of my wheelchair, and Evie actually came to get the landline phone for me and bring it to my face, which was really good help. Otherwise I've been lying on the floor for 3 hours waiting for a carer to arrive. I wasn't in that much pain. It was just initial. I bruised my leg, but 15 stone bloke landed on his kneecap and never had weight put on his kneecap before. It was quite painful. So yeah, that actually, got to give it to Evie. That day she was a lifesaver. She was amazing. It just shows that, yes, she has her fun moments, but at the same time, when she needs to be serious, she will be serious, which is ace. Anyway, the biggest goal I'm working towards is Evie putting me to bed. It is possible, and it would mean I can go to bed whenever I want at night. I'm just starting the training now. So far, she can get my leg up onto the bed by tugging my trouser leg, using the command tug, tug. One step at a time, but we will make it happen. That was my second vlog. I hope you all enjoyed that vlog. That was the second one. I've just handed in. I was up till 2 o'clock the other morning, finishing the fifth or sixth one off. So that's all been emailed in, ready for the next one. I'll read another one of these next week. As promised, I was going to do one every week until I got caught up, and then it'll be every month from after that when I get my copy. So yeah, I know I look a bit weird at the minute to you guys because I've always had a beard through these videos and I've always had quite long hair, but I thought I needed to change. My beard was getting out of control. The barber actually shaved the top half off first. I wanted a number 1 all over, and he left the beard, and I just burst out laughing in the barbers because I just looked like Fat Jesus from The Hangover. The beard had to come off too, unfortunately, but oh well, new look, new me, and all that, I hope you enjoyed the second installment of my blog, and please give it a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.